right, good evening, guys. I'm just gonna wait and see if I've got everything up and running. Ooh, look. Awesome. I got it right on the jump go. That doesn't happen very often. Hey, good afternoon. Happy Sunday. This is Tara with Tara Beth Stamps. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in mid-Missouri. I thank you for joining me. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining me. Hey, Mary, hello. Thanks for joining me on your Sunday night. I hope you had an amazing weekend. The weather here has been a little milder than a normal end of July, so it's been pretty awesome. We spent some times out with some friends yesterday, enjoying everything. Let's see here. Okay. All right, Mary, thanks. I'm glad you like it. So today we're going to do a fun fold. We are going to do the, using the Sweet Candy Cane Suite out of the July to Mini catalog. Hey, Rosie, thanks for joining me. So this is a fun fold. I made it last weekend and I was super excited about it. So I'm using the Sweetest Christmas DSP. This is one of my favorite DSPs. A lot of the reason is it's fun. It's got a lot of things that you can use for all occasions, as well as it's got the traditional, you know, red and green, and then it throws in a little of the pink and the, so I guess it's a pool party, and it looks like there's some Blushing Bride in there that they don't have listed on that list. We're also going to use the Sweet Candy Cane stamp set for just a little bit. Hey, Shirley, thanks for joining me. Hey, Angie, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you can make it, Shirley. We're also going to use the Christmas banners die. So this is along with the suite, but it's definitely, it can be a standalone die because it's got some great greeneries, as well as just the banners that you can cut out and not stamp on. So I'm going to show you the fun fold and let's get started. So this is just a belly band and it's going to open up and it's got quite a bit there. So you could put a gift card holder there. Would be an awesome, hey Amy, thanks for joining me. This would be an awesome fun fold for those cards that you're going to have a lot of people at the office or family members sign. You could put a blank page here and have all that open space for people to sign. So there's a lot of alternatives that you can do with this. But there's the card and let's get started. I have done a lot of prep work just because I don't like to emboss on camera, and die cutting. I got most of it done. So we're going to start out with getting the inside done just so that we can let that ink dry. So I've just got a sentiment that I'm going to stamp in garden green on a piece of basic white. And I'm going to use my grid paper just to make sure that we get it lined up correctly. It looks perfect. I'm going to use the garden green again just to do a little bit of this greenery down around the corner, just so that it's not blank. Let's put one up at the top just to be a little different. There we go. So we'll just set that. Oh, thanks, Angie. I'm glad you like this fun fold. I love to do fun folds. There's something a little bit different. So we'll set that to the side. Next, and I'm going to have all of these measurements on my blog. It's already typed up and ready to go. Just need to add the video to it. This is a 5.5 by 11 sheet of garden green cardstock. And I'm going to bring my Simply Score tool in because I love this guy. And I am going to score in a couple of places. So we have 1 1/4 that we're scoring. We are going to score at 5.5. And we are going to score at 9 1/4. So that's all we're going to need for that score tool. I'm just going to go back over those crease marks and just make sure they're good and solid. Okay. Now let's see if we can fold this right the first time. Okay. So we're going to fold this in half, and I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to burnish it. I'm going to take this one and fold sideways. And this one we're going to fold down again. So that kind of gives you 3 panels on the front that we're going to add DSP to and use up some of that gorgeous paper. So let's see here. I've got a little bit of the Sweet Sorbet, and I'm just going to use that liquid adhesive that I like just because it's really good for videos. I use my seal mainly when I'm doing my reels. And by the way, I had a really awesome thing happen today. I hit 1 million views on one of my reels, and I hit 5,000 subscribers on my, or followers on my Instagram. So I am pretty stoked. I'm having a good time making those reels. So if you're on Instagram and you're not following me, I'd love to see you on there. Kind of catch my videos. I try to get one out there every day, or at least 5 days a week. All right, so here we are, just adding this DSP. All right. And I did a count right before the video, so I should have enough of all of this all cut out. So we're going to do the same thing on the front and back of this piece. Oh, thanks, Amy. And we're going to put, I kind of like that side a little better, so we're going to do that one on this one, just so that it's a little different from the original. Who says you can't have stripes and stripes going together? All right. We'll do the same thing on this one. Okay, so we're halfway through Celebration as of today. We've got one more month, so things will probably be selling out. You definitely want to grab things. If there's something that you've been eyeing that you haven't got, it's probably best to get it now. I'm going to have a new hostess code on my blog tomorrow, so don't miss out on that. And there's just one more month of getting that awesome planner when you join. If you're interested in that, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to chat with you about the discount that you would get, what you would get with the hostess package, as well as that awesome cute little planner. Okay, so that's a lot of adhering, but we got most of it done. We'll go ahead and add the inside in here, and then we'll go to the belly band. All right. So there we go. See, super simple. Oh no, tree lots are gone. I didn't know that, Rosie. Yikes. I'm glad I've got a couple of extras. All right. So on the belly band, because we had so much going on here, I didn't want to use just green. So I've added just another piece of DSP in the middle of the belly band. So that's a 1.5 inch piece with by 9.5. And so this is 9.5 by 1, or 1 by 9.5, I guess. And so I'm just going to line that up and make it as close to the center as possible. There we go. Okay. So on my belly bands, what I do is I just lay them flat, and I go ahead and kind of line them up on the grid paper. And what I do is I set my card in the middle, and I just loosely fold over one side and loosely fold over the other side so that it's going to meet up. Kind of give it a crease there just with your fingers. It doesn't have to be perfect. That way you've got some extra wiggle room in those belly bands. For this, I am going to use my seal just because it is a little bit stronger than that liquid adhesive, especially from the word go. So I'm going to just do a couple of strips of seal and put that down like that. I got a little extra on that edge, so I'm just going to roll that off. That's the other nice thing about seal, is you can just kind of roll it off with your fingers if you get too much or you get out of the area. So that's going to be covered up, so we'll be good. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add our die cuts, and I've already done all of this ahead of time. So this is the white glimmer paper from the Real Red and White glimmer paper set that's along with this suite. If you don't have it, you want it. It's awesome. I love it. It makes it's perfect for snow. It's gorgeous for just this banner that we did. I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of seal on that, on the back center, and I'm going to put it on my belly band. Then the other awesome thing, if you haven't seen it, is your DSP has these great candy canes, which match up awesomely with your dies. So you're going to cut those out. You don't have to do any stamping, and they're so pretty with all the different colors. So that's another reason I just love this set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my candy canes here. That's backwards. There we go. Kind of decide how I want them. Really doesn't matter. It's just however I want them. Actually, I'm going to take that banner off. We're going to do those first. Kind of like the red on the bottom. So I'm just going to do a strip of seal. Put that candy cane there. And that candy cane there. Maybe just wedge that up a little bit. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to add this banner with Stampin' Dimensionals. When you do your card a week ahead of time, it's hard to remember which layers you did first. All right, here we go. We're going to put that just right down there like that. And then we are going to use seal on this sentiment that I heat embossed with white embossing powder. And this stamp, this is from the Sweet Candy Cane set as well. All right, there's your belly band. That's going to go right on your card front. The first couple of times you put them on, they're a little tight. All right, there we go. Hey, Vicki, thanks for joining me. And that's today's card. So for the envelope, because of course we can't have any naked envelopes. And I know I have one because I got cardstock with it. Oh, wait, here it is. All right, I'm gonna set these to the side. Get that out of the way. We'll bring that leaf stamp set or stamp back out and just do a couple on the corner. All right, get that out of the way. And then I've got some candy cane DSP that we're going to glue on to the back. I hope you guys enjoyed today's card. I had a lot of fun making it last week. I have a feeling you'll see a lot more things with this on my blog and on my lives because I have to say this is my favorite suite so far. All right. As I told you earlier, if I missed any questions, I'm sorry. I'll come back and grab them. All the dimensions and everything will be on my blog tomorrow, along with this month's, the new month's stuff, like the freebies and all of that jazz. Don't forget Celebration. All right. And there we go. Thanks so much for joining me on your Sunday night. I appreciate it. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next week.